Why do they doubt the kid? I'm about to prove them all wrong again. I got a low tolerance, cause they don't even know what the problem is. It's me. You waiting on the boy to fail, then hold your breath and face your death. Cause you play a roulette with each step.
As you can see, Civic's in the workshop, getting chopped. So some of you may know, a couple of years ago, I had a black coupe, same shape as this one. It was on Raven hydraulics, which is what we've got here. We managed to buy the kit back off the young lad, didn't we, bud?
Yeah.
So the opportunity come up to buy them back. We had to jump at the chance. So the plan is today is get the majority of this stuff and the bits that are outside being painted and have been painted
On the car.
on the car. So
We've had new lines and everything made, haven't we? So
yeah, so we've got new lines made, got new new LCAs there, camber arms and everything are in the post. What else we've got coming? Ball joints.
ball joints been fitted this morning, haven't
Oh
they?
yeah, ball joints been fitted.
Waiting for front camber arms, rear camber arms.
Yeah.
I think that's it. Oh, and adjustable tail arms.
The car's currently still on stock bushes. My old one was fully polybushed, so I don't know how this one's going to turn out. Whether the bushes are just going to die or
Be fine. Have faith.
have faith. So yeah, hopefully by the end of the episode, we'll have all this wired up to that, and we may be able to do some bouncy boys. If not, then it'll just be low as
Stuck
fuck
on the floor.
on the floor, not being able to move. So, and some of you may have spotted that. That is Owen's. What is it? It's not an M2, is it?
Yeah, it's M235R.
M235, which a full 3-stage cut and polished that last night, ceramic coated. Well, we did, didn't we?
Yeah.
Nice little job.
No, it won't.
At 11:30 last night, I was here doing that, so that's all sheeted up so it don't get dusty. The Audi's just been chucked in the back of the workshop, covered in shit. So
Another project that needs to be done, but
yeah, we'll get there in the end. But the Civic comes first. So that's the passenger rear shock and LCA, lower control arm for those who don't know the abbreviation. Typical Civic. I don't think I've ever had one that hasn't snapped. When you try and pull the bottom fork out the LCA, it don't matter how much you spray them, heat them up, they just never come undone and they always snap. So, I've got to find a new bolt now. Ain't we bad?
yeah, it's because they ain't had that put on it.
So as you can see, the rear LCA's on, ram's on. Plan is now, I'm just going to grab some steel wheels, put the factory wheels back on here and drop it on a set of steel wheels because the wheel, in theory, should suck right into the arch. And if it was on the floor, we wouldn't be able to get a jack underneath it. So, yeah. So as you can see, the wheel's tucked nicely in the arch. Obviously, if we didn't put that steel wheel down there, we'd have had a problem.
It's going to be a bit bouncy, isn't it?
Yeah, it's all right once you get fluid in it. Still hard. But yeah. So that's the backs all fitted. All tucked in the arches, nice. Now onto the fronts. Other side is done. I just got to put a wheel on the passenger side and drop it down. So yeah. Yep. So that's all the rams, spindles, cut spindles, discs, pads, calipers, now
CAs.
LCAs, yeah. New ball joints fitted onto the car now. Currently we haven't plumbed anything in yet, so that'll be a job for tomorrow.
Yeah.
So yeah, join us back in the morning where we'll be hopefully plumbing all the lines in, do the boot build and get her bouncing. How long the bushes last, we don't know. But it is currently, what, 10:15, 10:30 at night. So we're gonna go home, get some sleep, start fresh in the morning. Night, night. Well, it's the morning after the night before. As you can see, the Civic's behind us in the workshop. We come up here this morning, just cracked straight on really, didn't we?
Yeah, a lot to do. Well, did have a lot to do, didn't we?
Yeah, so we've now run front lines, rear lines. They're all tucked up in the car, aren't they? Because they're a pain in the arse.
Valve blocks in.
Pumps in. Kev and Carl were just making up a wooden frame to put the spring box in, which hopefully will be done soon. Then we can put the spring box in, plumb the rest of the lines up, fill it up with hydro, fluid.
And get a bouncing.
And get a bouncing.
Is that alright? No air come out of there that time, so let me just check oil level. Yeah, she's got plenty in there.
As you see, we've got all the hydros plumbed in, fitted.
Working.
So, yeah, lifts up, drops down, free wheels, does what it used to do. Cool car, man. Really not too much of a headache either, other than them spindles. That was a bit worrying. When we put the brakes on, we went, oh shit, they don't fit. But yeah, thanks again to a good friend of ours, Josh. Luckily he had a set of disc pads and spindles ready for us to go pick up, because he's a Honda breaker. So, as you can see, we're currently stood in a gazebo. We're kind of filthy because we just had to go put a clutch and gearbox on a Golf, in a Golf, on a Golf, yeah. So, we're going to paint the coupe. There's a few little bits and bobs we need to sort out first, like a couple of dents and stuff. But plan of attack now is strip it.
Strip all the headlights and that out of it, and all the lights, and get it ready to be prepped.
What I'll do is put you on a time lapse of us just stripping the car, and yeah,
enjoy.
Just let a man breathe and just hush so my mind could just see, so my mind don't erupt. At times I feel I can't get enough, but I sip a double cup and I spin a couple bucks. Sending out some love to my blood, to my girl, to my buds, to the homie up above. And no more time for picking up to these fakes who ain't around.
So with some YouTube magic, both headlights are out, wings are off, rear lights are out, rear bumpers out, door cards are off, door rubbers, door strips, everything pretty much all off that we wanted to strip off. And now we're just going over it with a DA, just taking the shine off it, and just filling up some little dents and stuff like that. So hopefully we'll get it all prepped. It's currently 11:15 at night, so it looks like we're going to be putting a night shift in to get it done, and hopefully tomorrow we can get it in primer. So as you can see behind me, Ken's currently Can't work out which coffee to use. Having fun?
Yeah.
So, yeah. We're going to carry on rubbing it down, get more dusty and horrible. Yeah, and hopefully get it in prime tonight. Well, as you can see behind us, just in shot, the Civic is in the gazebo, all masked up.
It's all prepped, done it, ready for paint.
Full prepped, you can hear the fan going, you've got the extractor fan on, just stuff all the dust out. So yeah, we're just doing final preps and then we're going to throw a coat of primer over it, aren't we?
Yeah.
Not for real. How the fuck you claim to be a rapper? 6 million ways to die.
As you can see, the car's now all primed. About that. Plan of attack this morning is we just need to do some filler work and prime the wings, get them on the car, so then we can paint the whole car in colour with the wings on. So, well, as you see in the last clip, we flattened it all back. We spent all day yesterday flattening it back, didn't we? And then didn't really do a lot of filming as talking wise. We just cracked on and got it in colour, didn't we?
Yeah.
So it's all white now. Granted, it needs keying back. We need to clean all the rubbers up because there's a bit of overspray all over them. But it went on pretty well last night, didn't it?
Well, yeah.
We've got a nice thick coat on there.
Nice cut back and polish.
Yep, so we'll wet sand that next week and then machine polish it. She should look good. And we also picked up something a little special this morning from a good pal of mine. They're currently on loan at the minute, but they'll probably end up going to get bought. So yeah, let's do a reveal. Well, there you go. All in white. BBS splits are on. They definitely need to go wider, don't they?
They're going wider.
Oh, they're going wider, right?
They're going wider.
We decided on the colour. I quite like the black. I fuck with the black.
I like the black.
Oh yeah, it's black's
I
nice, isn't
like
it?
the black.
I think by the time you've got the wing mirrors and skirts and that on though, I reckon it'll break it up.
Yeah.
I reckon if you go white, it'll be too much white.
Yeah, black mirrors, black centres. Yeah, the rest of it white, black in the middle.
Make a final decision once they're re-lipped and
Yeah.
I'd
Yeah.
say black.
So we're still waiting on the camber arms for the rear. So these are two fronts. I've got two 8.5s in there, which didn't fit the back because waiting for the camber arms. But we also need to cut the lip out because silly me forgot to cut it out before we painted the car, so which is a nightmare. So, but yeah, there you go. Hydros painted.
BBSs.
BBS is all in 5 days total of work, so absolutely smashing it. All we've got to do now is just sort out the bumpers because they've got some scratches on, paint them, paint the splitter,
Bolt everything back up.
bolt everything back up, and then go about fitting the camber arms when they turn up, rebuild the wheels so they're nice and wide. So yeah, stay tuned for more Civic shit.